Would you know what it's like in the dead of night? Then think of things that be they might, and listen very closely while I tell you a story of some men, some gold, and some glory. For a long, long time ago, before I was born, there lived many upon many, awaiting the dawn, in bark and battered buildings with billies on the boil, a cup of tea to stir the soul before ye stirs the soil. Campfires glow in the crisp, cool air, for it's gold they seek and it's hope they share. An alliance with nature bound by balance, a bounty on the metal brings men to the challenge. The diggers attack as daylight draws in, armed with picks and shovels. In the gullies they begin. They who are strong under the rich have slaved. Now their blisters become gristle from gold saved. As the day drifts on with the rising sun, the colours dry up where clear water did run, for chasing the metal bends both body and mind, and a miner's right is to keep what he finds. What say you? Have you been here before? No, but to the cities to venture I will toil no more. I'm here to stay, and at night under the oaks I'll lay the colours in a dish, providing payment each day. For I am me, I am you, I am everyone's dreams. Today and yesterday, through the future it seems, for happy is no one with the jobs they are doing, but blame no one for the way we are living. Years go past, the pace flows fast, peace and portents for old timers at last, for theirs is the knowing that all comes to them, and ours is the privilege of being their friend. Time trickles on, young men grow old, life's secrets slip and begin to unfold. An old man sits on the side of a creek with dish in hardened hands and the answer at his feet. Curious, he peers into the pool to ponder the reflection. So still and serene, the earth claims possession. Now fading and floating, his life's mirrored before him. Oh, I miss the old man who had taught me to follow him. Helpless, for naught can I do to revive old bones. He's gone. So quietly he goes. So much unsaid, so much undone. How fragile is life when all's said and done. Alone my mind wandered, for it felt the worst pain. In hand-built boxes at the cemetery they arrive again and again. The church seemed so distant, but its message was clear. Death is our destiny. It's the living that we fear. So I took a stroll through diggings of gold, followed by thoughts that haunt the old. The visions of time that trickled to mind portrayed the past and present combined. Tattered timbers lie torn and dying, beside charred ruins of rock belying the truth of a rush that started in vain, the thousands of hours of muscle and strain. For it's blood and sweat that's moved the earth, with the rush of fever that looked for mirth. Excitement and energy ran high for a while, but now Mother Nature reclaims with a smile. Bush silence beckons as one feels alone. Many did come, but now they've gone home. Come the darkness of night from minds so close. Tombs of torture release the echoes of ghosts. The spirits of our land are free and alive, for life was so simple. You worked and you died. Immersed in an aura The senses are awakened. The bush holds the secrets of miners forsaken. Their trials, their triumphs, and their downs are locked in dungeons deep down in the ground. The meek and the mild, sit back and listen. For them are revealed the secrets of wisdom. For the obvious is there to be seen and believed for those who will stay and wait to receive the haunts of history that float in the air, that reach out to touch us as though we were there. Valleys so deep, mountains so rugged, the roads mark time before winding upward. The bullockies, the drovers and the diggers alike trudged along old tracks and around corners tight, to the land that nature had hidden so well. For some it was heaven, others called it hell. The winds of fortune, the lure of gold, the moon of Easter, and the stories now told, they explain why it is that a magic exists. For a trip to the diggings you cannot resist. The ghost of the gullies that gather together keep pulling us back from now till forever. Old trees have sad faces, for they see it all. The rise of mankind, his destruction and fall. We are but a vision of history, you'll find, with our gold and our glitter, but a memory in time.
This poem is burnt into the back of my mind as it is personal and acknowledges the way we evolved. You had to be there to understand. I feel sorry for those who pretend to know. This was my time, the way it was by a witness to humanity. You cannot just move to a town, read a couple of books, do a bit of trove research and then become an authority. The town is not painted black and white. It is living colour, atmosphere. It is alive with gossip and yarns that give each area a special flavour, a historical individual significance. Impossible to put years of underground mining, surface fossicking and bushwork with decades of pub and town talk into words without being personal. A personal association outside the house paddock fence is the key to knowing. A key to survival is a good question. To whom and when do you hand over the reins?